His name is Solomon Lane. He created the Syndicate.
Where does he come from?
He's former British intelligence.
Well, if British intelligence knows the Syndicate exists, why don't they just tell the CIA?
Because they don't want anyone knowing the Syndicate was created by one of their own.
I was sent undercover to earn Lane's trust and eventually identify the members of his organization. And for the first time in 2 years, I'm close to knowing who they are. Lane had a ledger. It contained the identities of his operatives, his terrorist associates, the entire inner workings of the Syndicate. One of his agents stole it, hoping to blackmail him, and kept it in a secure computer facility for safekeeping. He died being interrogated for the access code, leaving Lane with a serious problem.
So the key to crushing Lane is sitting in a computer just waiting for someone to take it.
So why hasn't Lane just sent someone to steal it?
Oh, he has. He sent me. And I can tell you, it's impossible. The facility is hidden beneath a local power plant under military guard. And the only way to download the ledger is through the central computer terminal located there. To reach the terminal, you'll need to pass the main gate. Access the elevator with fingerprint recognition. And open 3 separate combination locks.
Well, that's easy. We just impersonate the agent who stole the ledger in the first place, and I get to wear a mask.
Unfortunately, even if you could make it through every other security measure, you won't beat the last one. That's because it's protected by gait analysis, the step beyond facial recognition. These cameras actually know how the agent walks, how he talks, how he moves, right down to his facial tics.
So what you're saying is no mask can beat it. We're busted before we even get into the vault, and I wind up in a Moroccan jail playing mummies and daddies with Omar the Strangler. Okay, I don't get to wear a mask.
And there's no other way into the computer lab.
No other way in.
Air shaft.
6-inch diameter pipe,
Foundation?
12 feet of concrete, top and bottom.
Electrical conduit.
Bottom line is, there's no way into that terminal unless your profile is pre-installed in the security system.
Profile. Where the profile's stored.
All security data is stored offline in the liquid-cooled array. Here, inside the Taurus.
Liquid cooled. You mean that thing is underwater?
Yes.
Okay. So to get the ledger, one of us needs to enter the Taurus and change the security profile so that the other one can access the computer without being caught. That's the only way.
That's the only way.
Could I get in through there? What's that?
That's the service hatch. It can only be opened from the inside. If you try and open it from the outside, you'll be hit with 70,000 gallons of pressurized water.
Where does the water come from?
Desalinized seawater flows through the intake in the power plant. And before you ask, the system is designed to shut down automatically if any metal enters the intake.
No oxygen tanks.
All right, well, how long will it take to free swim from the intake to the service hatch?
2 minutes, with the current at full power.
What, then you just have to hold your breath for 2 minutes?
What about installing the security profile?
Well, that's going to be like a minute tops.
So I have to hold my breath for 3 minutes.
You can do that.
Well, the thing you're overlooking is the physical exertion. The more you exert yourself, the faster you consume oxygen.
Don't worry about him, all right? All he has to do is install the fake profile before I get to the gait analysis. You said it yourself, it's the only way. That doesn't sound impossible.